Well, we've grown our wheat mini bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream here on my YouTube channel. We do stream Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, live, and if you come on over at that time, like we are now, you can join up with those fine folks in the chat. Of course, you can always see the replay as well. So welcome to anybody watching the replay, and also welcome to those of you live. First off, we've got Oktar and Luke, our channel members here. If you want to join them and get your name in a fancy color, you can hit the join button on this video or the channel for a small donation or whatever. Certainly not required, but definitely appreciated. We also have Big Bronze Rim, Fitz19, Chris Dodd, Blurimus Prime, Super VH, Grand Galvatron, Josiah Faison, Altabot Phil, let's see, Pipichu is here, Denali Kid, and William Wilkinson, and Rafael Correa, Silverbolt 94, Joseph Trujillo, and if I miss you, I'm sorry, but you know I can't say everybody's name, but I still thank you for being here, and welcome. How about we get to it? We got some news tonight. We'll find out who the new combat bots are. Yes, they are combat bots, if you saw the newsletter. I've got a few crystals to crack, nothing super exciting, just the regular crystals from this past weekend's individual event. And then we're going to be doing some trivia to enter for a chance to win a toy from the Transformers Kingdom line. Hasbro and Earth Wars are doing some giveaways across all sorts of social media. And for us content creators, they gave us the opportunity to help you guys out and take your names to enter you into the chance for one of those toys. And we'll cover the rules when we get there. But the big thing is, you only get one entry across all of us. So if you already won on Sunstreaker Waza stream earlier, you can't win again with me. And if you win with me, you can't win with Grind Time or Soldier or Skywarp Rear. But still plenty of opportunity out there to do that, and hopefully you guys know your toys. How about we get to the news? This weekend's event is called Around the Clock. And as usual, the button doesn't work right off the bat. It's a Super XP and 5-star shard event this weekend. Gather your Alliance members to win up to 150,000 Spark and Combiner Spark, 1,000 5-star shards, and 100 new school crystals containing 3, 4, or 5-star shards. It's pretty similar to what we've done before. The prizes in it have changed slightly, but I think we may have seen this configuration once before. It is a prestige event. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. There are 100 prestiges and Super XP throughout the event. Like I said, to participate, be headquarters level 4. Join an alliance, hit that yellow event button, pick your zone, win the battle, win the points, and collect your prizes. The event battle zones are the standard battle zones, and the prestiges are 10,000 points per prestige, and here are the prizes that you can win each time. First, you can get a Mark III battle boost. It's random. Then you get Combiner Spark, 5-star shards, Spark, and a new school crystal. Prizes every 2,000 points that your alliance scores, so it should be fun. And the new school crystals, you have an equal chance to get 25-star shards, 100 4-star shards, or 200 3-star shards. Pretty sure we've seen these before. And that's basically it for the event. The new combat bots. Yes, I was surprised too when I saw combat, but yes, indeed, AirRaiser is going to be the Autobot / Maximal combat bot. AirRaiser has the sharpest optics of any Maximal and can monitor ground-based activity from the highest of altitudes. Swift and unerring, she can swoop from the sky with total absence of sound, catching even the wariest of targets by surprise. Hidden within her wings are cyber blades that she uses to great effect in melee combat. And we do have a toy version of AirRaiser. This is the Kingdom AirRaiser, which it is probably in that list of toys that you could potentially win during this toy giveaway. So clearly they based the game model off of this toy. Look, I mean, it's like a spitting image, basically. So as usual, they've done a great job capturing the toy in the game. And the next one is a new one to me. It is Tonbot. Tonbot can go from charming and urbane to deadly and ruthless in the blink of an optic. Having traveled, often on secret deep cover operations to hundreds of different worlds, Tonbot easily adapts to different cultures and acquires their weapons and combat skills too. In dragonfly form, he can assimilate data from the atmosphere like a sponge. Now, I don't have a toy of this one because this is, like I said, it's very new to me. But apparently it was from Beast Wars 2. Yeah, Rafael Correa said, yeah, it's Beast Wars 2. I looked it up on Transformers Wiki, and that's where I borrowed this picture from, so credit to TFWiki.net. And so there is the original toy again in the game. Looks just like this, and honestly, now that I see this, that's a really cool toy. I'm not going to go chase it down or anything, but that is a really cool toy. The colors are great, and the translucent orange wings are pretty darn cool. So Beast Wars Jetstorm. No, I don't have any original Beast Wars toys. The only original Beast Wars toys are Magnaboss. I almost forgot my name for a second. Tripredicus, and that's only because I just recently got them. So yeah, but yeah, this was definitely really cool looking. Maybe as I'm out shopping at like the comic shops or whatever, if I see this guy sitting on the wall, maybe I'll pick him up if he's not too crazy overpriced. But I'm definitely not going to be chasing him down because I just got running out of space here. But it is definitely cool. That's what I'm saying. He's cool looking. Am I going to get the reissues? Yes, they are actually reissuing some of the original Beast Wars toys, and no, I'm not planning on getting those because I've already got the Kingdom versions and I've got the Masterpiece versions of anything that they've brought out in Beast Wars, and those are just fine with me. So every month they give us a loot link as a monthly gift, and I've started basically just throwing this in here as a reminder. If you missed it a couple of weeks ago, you can still head over to my Discord channel, go to the Loot Links channel, and you'll find that link there. It's still good, so if you haven't claimed it yet, you can still claim it up until the end of the month. It'll get you those prizes listed there. And there's the link to my Discord channel. It's also down in the description of the video if you happen to be watching the replay, or if you just want a clickable link and don't want to have to type in that random string of characters. That's there. And while you're there, I do run weekly giveaways for Engineer's Secret Hoist Stash, where you can win a chance at one of the prizes listed, up to 10,000 premium shards, Spark, Combiner Spark, or Combat Spark. And it's good times to be had by all. Also, if you do not happen to win the trivia during the stream, head on over there anyway, because I have 25 names that I can collect, and I don't have 25 toys to do for the trivia. So for whatever I have left over, I'll do a giveaway. Just run a normal giveaway like I do for the loot links, where it will randomly select anybody that enters, and I will take those names to be also entered. So if you don't get a chance to win during the stream, make sure you're in my Discord for an additional chance to get entered for the giveaway. And just a reminder, if you happen to somehow be watching this video somewhere other than YouTube, head over to youtube.com/engineerhoist. That's where you'll find me in all of my past videos. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. You can hit the bell to get notified whenever I go live or post a video. I mostly go live, but I do post a random video every so often. And also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EngineerHoist for infrequent behind-the-scenes content. JK Prime, welcome, another one of our channel members. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Nice use of the custom emojis that you can get as a channel member there. Alrighty. So, there we go. Another look at Air Razor here for all of you guys. Now, the interesting thing, this is a deluxe class figure. Normally, the deluxe class figures don't get combat bots. But the last combat bot we got was Rat Trap, who was a core class. We were kind of like, okay, yeah, that's fine. You know, he's still kind of small. But most of the combat bots are, I apologize, he's not Kingdom, but Red Heat here is another one. Let's get that in camera. So there's your range of combat bots that we've got there. And most of them, these are the bots we were expected to be combat bots, but over the last couple of weeks, they've grown in size. If this trend continues, who knows who's going to be a combat bot next? I mean, you know, who do we still not have that's a that's a big combat bot? I mean, let's see, we don't have the Autobot Arc yet in there. I mean, I know he's in the wall, but maybe, you know, the Kingdom Arc, maybe that'll be a combat bot, because they just keep getting bigger and bigger. I'm kidding. That's not going to happen. But yeah, Fizz19 says you got the same Red Heat, and as I see, here's some people calling for crystal cracking. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's see, where's the button? There we are, crystal cracking. Like I said, not a whole lot of excitement here, just some pretty standard crystals, just 18 crystals here and there. I do have a 4-star crystal to crack over on the Decepticon account once we get there, and most of these are the free crystals. How about we go ahead and just do those free crystals and get them out of the way. JK Prime's on it. Dupe City incoming. I didn't even catch who that duplicate was. Okay, EMP Blast. That's the free crystal, obviously. And that was the Cat Gut, because these are the Decepticon ones. And Smart Bombs. We didn't even get anything but battle boosts from the normal free crystals. And here's the War for Cybertron chip. Who do we get this time? We get, what is that? Ironhide? Yeah. And premium crystals. We'll start off with just the one, because you know, you can do 10 at a time. Hey, that's a 3-star dupe at least, so that's nice. I do think I'm pretty close to a 4-star, so once we get done with all this, we might actually be cracking a 4-star here on this account. So let's do these next 10 premiums. We've got Cosmos. And Hound Vamp. The Vamp escaped me for a second. And that's probably a Storm Clash. Yep, you can tell by the goggles. Shoulder Pads Prime. Streetwise, we built Dupe City. Alita 1. Hoist. I think Hoist is pretty new to the, just recently been added to crystals. Haven't been seeing him come through these dupes lately. So Hoist is now, if you haven't already heard, Hoist is now available in premium crystals. And I suppose free crystals and 3 and 4 star crystals as well. Cool. Nothing special, exciting out of the power cores. Let's do these duplicate 3 stars. These are pretty much guaranteed dupes. Because I've got all the 3 stars. That's a Rook. That's nice. And one more 3-star dupe is Snarl. There we go. Cool. And indeed, there is one more available. That put us over the limit. We've got a 4-star crystal here. And we're getting closer to a 5-star crystal, but this one, even though it's likely to be a duplicate, it's not going to be enough to get there. So here we go, duplicate 4-star coming at you. Dinobot. So keeping with the Beast Wars theme and the Transformers Kingdom promotion, we get a duplicate Dinobot. And don't think I need that EMP shock tower. I think my shock towers are already pretty well set on power cores. So, yep. There we go. That's it for those guys. Let's switch over to the Decepticon account. And let me switch the music. So here we are. The 2 crystals to claim are G-Metal crystals, but from Prime Core shards, but I am saving them because I still need Prime Cores on this account. So let's go ahead and do these free crystals here too. And we got Trenchfoot. It almost sounded like they gave the new bot sound. And Sights. You guys are still singing the Dupe City song. 2000 Spark. And Purple Kremzeek. I do like the Purple Kremzeeks. War for Cybertron chip gives us Thundercracker. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Okay, so Premium Crystal. We definitely have a better chance of getting a new bot on this account. But the odds are still pretty low. Odds are still pretty low. That's all good. Alright. 10 premiums in a row. Let's do it. Look. Nah, chomp chomp. That Soundwave hiss. I thought he looked a little thick. And there's Thrust. Look, I love Thrust. Love Thrust. Breakdown. Exhaust. He's so exhausting. Counter Punch. Skywarp? Yeah. It's hard to tell when they're in the space bridge. Skull Smasher. 3-star Skull Smasher, actually. There's a Fellbat. I want that guy at 4-star so bad. Nothing super fancy from the power cores. Let's do this 3-star crystal. Duplicate Scrapnel. And our 4-star crystal gives us a new bot. New 4-star coming at you. It is Mind Wipe. Cool. Cool. I'll take it. I do like Mind Wipe. Well, I like my Cosmos, which means I'll like Mind Wipe. Good deal. I'm happy about that pull. It's always good to get a new 4-star. It's always good. I mean, I know some people be like, it's like, yeah, except for Dust Up or Vortex or Nose Cone or Drill Horn. But they're part of combiners, so they're still good. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, so this is the part where most people would normally drop off, but you should probably stick around because we're about to get into the trivia. This is going to be kind of, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. And looks like a war just started on my Decepticon account. I'll get to it later, guys. But so here's how it goes. Apparently, let me go ahead and read. I didn't make a slide for this, but this is what it says in the newsletter. We're excited to announce that our partners Hasbro are sending us 10 toy bundles to give away from their Kingdom toy line. And if you win, you'll be able to choose which faction you are sent, either Autobot or Decepticon. Maximal Predacon also. In this celebration of their latest TV series that you can check out on Netflix on July 29th. That is next Thursday, a week from tomorrow if you're watching live. We know not everyone uses one social media platform, and therefore we've ensured there are various ways to win. Please try to enter as many as you can. All winners will be announced on the official Transformers Earth Wars live stream on Thursday, July 29th, same day Kingdom comes out. That's next Thursday. And we've postponed this week's stream so that we're able to do that. Normally they would have a stream tomorrow, but instead they're going to wait and they'll do it next week. And then good luck. So first chance to win is here with me or Sunstreaker Waza, Skywarp Greer, Grind Time, or Solja. We each will collect 25 names, individual names. You can't be on all 5 lists. So you know, if you've already, like I said at the beginning, if you've already got, if you already won, and Sunstreaker Waza has your name, you're done. Continue to watch us, all of us streamers or whatever, but your entry is in, and you can't enter with any of us anymore. Same thing if you happen to win tonight. Continue to go ahead and watch the other guys, but you can't win again with us. And again, when you win, you're really just winning an entry into the one prize across all streamers, okay? Also on Twitter, if you happen to be on Twitter, they've got a post out, or they will, yes, they have a post out that you need to retweet and tag a friend. They're going to select 2 winners from that. Facebook, they have a post. You have to like and tag a friend on that post. They will pick 2 winners from that. Also on the Transformers Earth Wars Discord, if you haven't joined that, you can head over there. And they have 2 random giveaways. One if you happen to be a VIP, and one for everybody, the general public. So if you're just now joining and you're not a VIP, there's really just one entry option over there. And the last one, if you're not on any of the social media, or you're just not lucky enough on any of them, you could win just by playing the game. In this weekend's event, just as long as you score 1,000 points. Hit 1,000 points and you've entered to win the toy that they're giving away for the, just by playing the game. And then the last chance, they've got 2 to give away during next week's live stream on the Transformers Earth Wars channel. So there you go. No Instagram fits, actually. No Instagram. So there we go. So how about we get started? So what I'm going to do, super simple. I have a selection of toys from the Kingdom line. So basically what I'm going to do is show you things that you could potentially win. I'm going to hold up the toy. You're going to type in the comments who it is. I need your in-game name, I need your alliance, and I need your headquarters level, and then I will randomly pick from the entries. And like I said, first of all, you got to get the name of the toy right. And I do have the list of Sunstreaker Wazas up here, so I'll double check. If you happen to have won over there, I will move on to the person right next to whichever one I pick randomly. Okay, first one. Core class, who is this? You all should get this one. Name of the toy, your in-game name, your alliance, and your headquarters level. Now, since some of these character names are a little tricky, I will be generous with the spelling. If you're not 100% correct on the spelling. If I know who you're talking about, I'll go ahead and give it to you. But this one, I think you guys know who this is. And there's enough answers in there now, so if you didn't even see them, just copy the other people that are putting answers in there. Let's see. So what do I do to pass the time while you guys are getting answers? There's enough of good answers in there. So how about I just go ahead and randomly pick? So I've got my name over here. I'm going to kind of scroll. I'm looking directly at the camera, so I can't be looking at the name. And I'm going to look right here. And oh, stop scrolling on me. It is Grand Galvatron is this winner here. Congrats, Grand Galvatron. And let me just write down your details. Okay, so that's the first one. We've got what, 17 more to go. Next one. How about we do? We'll go ahead and do this one now. To be honest, this was not an actual Kingdom toy, but she did get a re-release as part of Kingdom, so I'm going to go ahead and include her. And that's probably enough of a clue for some of you guys. Who is this? Like I said, this is the Earthrise version, but she got a re-release during Kingdom. I'm not getting the re-release because it's the exact same toy, and I throw my boxes away, so I certainly don't need a second one of her. And as it is, I have a second one of her already in the Paradron Medic version. So I definitely like the Generations version better, but this one's still nice if you don't have that Generations version. And so she would go well with Surfing Monkey, because she's kind of surfing herself here on the backpack. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, oh, by the way, speaking of Grand Galvatron, yeah, she got another embroidery in the newsletter. I looked at it, I definitely liked it, but honestly, I don't remember what it is. Let me see, I still have it up here. I thought I did. Yeah. Is that one of your original characters? Yeah, it's original character. Yeah, it's very cool. Her name is Velvet. I can see that. Yes, very cool. Okay, let me pick a winner here. Looking at the camera as I scroll, as I scroll. Okay, so here we go. Here, Evil Teacher is the winner with named correctly RC. So let me just go ahead and write this down. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Snuck in on us. HQ 17. Okay. Good deal. Next up, who's this? You guys know this one too. You guys are gonna know all of these. I don't think any of these are gonna stump you. Well, a couple of them might, but most of these guys is gonna be, you'll know them. So remember, you guys are doing it right. In-game name, Alliance headquarters level. This is our next guy. Yeah, definitely getting the right answers in there. I knew you'd be getting the right answers in there. Okay. Okay, I'm picking. Oktar. We've got Oktar is the winner. Correctly answered Cheetor. Congratulations. Darkness Forsaken. You guys got to be Decepticons. I mean, you did name yourself as the original Starscream name, so I'm pretty sure you'd be going Decepticon. But yeah, Darkness Forsaken is such a Decepticon Alliance name. All right, let's pick something else that. This one might get some of you guys. I actually had forgotten his name a little bit, but he was one of the very first Kingdom figures to come out. And in fact, I think he may have been the first one that I got. Who is this? No idea if this guy's going to show up in the show, much less in the game, but they definitely made a toy of him. Who is this? I can tell you he is a fossilizer. He turns into a bony Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, you guys are on it. And apparently his head, if you take his head off, it's actually like, I think there were the original toy of Optimus Primal had this. It's not focusing. Had this as like a club, so you could totally give this to Optimus Primal as a club if you wanted to. Yeah, you guys are on it. You got the name. So this guy. Okay, so we've got some answers in here. Let us select. I have PB Chew. Congratulations. Just writing down your info. Port and HV12. Cool. All right. We're definitely moving now. Definitely moving. Let's see who's next. I got this guy in pretty early, and yes, in the Kingdom toy line. He was in the Kingdom toy line package. I believe he was mispackaged and should have been in the Studio Series 86 line. Who's this? Great figure, by the way. Probably the best figure I've seen of this particular character. Not the greatest bot in the game, which is a shame because the character is so cool. But definitely makes up for it with this particular toy. Red Alert, good to see you. Not been so consumed with all this other stuff. Must have missed you sneak in there. Good to have you here. Alright, I see plenty of correct answers in here. So if you didn't see them, just copy one of the other guys, one of the other answers in there. Yep, gotta include your in-game name, your alliance, and your HQ level. So time to pick. Okay, let me see if I can say your name. You probably know who I'm talking about, see. Davishkar Ravichandran? I hope I said that at least close to it. Correctly answered Cyclonus. And Tavish Tiger. Cool. That's a cool game name there. Bet you ran into the character limit if you tried to put in your whole name, though. I couldn't even spell out all of Engineer Hoist. That's why I have to go by Eng Hoist. Alliance is Recruits Squad. And HQ 11. Congratulations. Next up, another great version of this character. Who's this? Remember, these are all toys from the Kingdom toy line. So these are all toys that you could potentially win. Who is this? He once pulled Optimus Prime's trailer after Optimus took a tumble in G1. No idea if he's actually going to show up in Kingdom and repeat the feat. But he's a tough little bot. Need the name of the toy, in-game name, Alliance, and HQ level. Okay, so we got that guy. I should have probably put these in order so I remember which ones I did. but we'll do fine. Okay, time to pick. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so here we go. I was saying nope because I was pointing at something that just conversation, not answers. Okay, the answer is the character is Huffer, and the winner is Kick-Ass Prime. Go ahead, give me the whole language, but you know I had to say what the guy's name is or person's name. Yeah, it's mild, fits. It's okay. So congratulations, Kicktail Prime would be more appropriate. You're all right, man. You're all right. You do you. That's just weird. Why did I say that? I'm sorry. All right. Next one. Yeah, earmuffs. Next one. We're all gonna die. You guys know. Yes, I know there's a movie with that name. In-game name, alliance name, headquarters level in the name of this toy. We saw him not too long ago because he was the last combat bot we got in the game. What is the name of this vermin? Excuse me. Okay. My arm's gonna be sore by the end of this, holding up all these toys. I'm looking at you. Can you feel me staring into your soul as I randomly select? Okay, let's see. We've got Doomer. Doomer is the randomly selected winner who correctly answered Rat Trap. Goes by Ultra Magnus 5 in the game. Guess there were 4 other Ultra Magni ahead of you. TF Phantom Rage. Cool. Alrighty. Gonna go over here with this one. And we already saw her counterpart in the game. Or, you know, her counterpart in the game we already saw in this trivia. But it's time to go ahead and bring her up for the trivia. Who is this? Spider Lady. Who won the previous one? The previous one was Doomer. And I tell you, I definitely prefer to keep her in her robot mode as opposed to her alternate mode. It's not actually that bad when I transform her, but if nothing else, the spider bots with all the spindly legs just generally don't stand up pretty well. Although she does pretty good. These legs are pretty tight. They actually pretty good at holding up this figure. Okay, let's see. Time to pick. Going to scroll. Do we got it right here? Yes. Rob Talisman. Let's see. So your name is Illicit Pulse and your alliance is Legion Legends. I take it. Please confirm in the comments that your in-game name is Illicit Pulse and your alliance is Legion Legends. That's how I'm reading your answer. Thank you, Rob. Congratulations. Alright, next up, let's go back to the ones that may not be quite so recognizable, but are indeed part of the Kingdom toy line. Who's this thin guy? Turns into a bony pterodactyl? Pteranodon? Not sure. Who's this guy? Yeah, he's definitely unusual. I mean, he's basically got like almost no shoulders. Definitely seeing some correct answers in there, so if you don't know for sure, maybe get to copying. This guy is a fossilizer as well. And and as with most of these fossilizers or weapon masters or whatever, the transformation, you basically have to tear them apart and then put them back together. So, still, pretty decent figure. If you were going to pass on any of them, you could probably pass on that guy. So, all right, I'm seeing some answers coming in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do my random stabby selection process. And let's see. Okay, we've got Fitz 19. I know you've been probably dying to hear your name called out. I had no doubt that we'd be hearing your name at some point. So you just go by Fitz in the game? Eternal Glory and HQ13. Cool. Alright, well, congrats. Congrats. Alright, just keeping track. Okay, I got these two. See, I did that one. Did that one. We'll lay him down. Lay him down. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep. All right. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. Okay, so here's another one you guys should probably know. He's actually in the game. There's another one who's not actually a Beast Wars character, but he did come out in the Kingdom toy line. Who is this? Turns into a fire truck. You could probably tell that by the red color. Likes to hang out with Red Alert. In the game, he likes to help increase the damage of your other bots. And when we heard we were getting Inferno in the Beast Wars line, this is not the Inferno everybody was thinking of. He is not an ant. Honestly, this is fine. I would have liked to have seen the ant. I'd still like to see that ant at some point, but I just gave the name, didn't I? But you guys already had it, so. Okay, random stabbies. Grind time, I saw you come in here. You can't win. I saw you already won with Sunstreaker Waza, but you probably know that already. Random stabbies. Windblade. Another one from Legion Legends. I saw a red alert as I was scrolling. I was hoping I would pick that, but at the same time, it might have sounded like a little too perfect. But I was actually hoping to get that because that would have been perfect with red alert winning on the Inferno answer. But it's Windblade instead, and we're still happy. Congratulations, Windblade. Alrighty. Let's go back to the Beast Wars peoples. Alright, this one should be easy because we talked about her earlier in the stream. Who's this? If you were here at the beginning of the stream or you read the newsletter, you know who this is. Actually, a really good figure too. The transformation into the eagle or the hawk I'm not really sure exactly which one of those birds. I think it's a hawk. But very cool, very cool figure. Really nice transformation. I've got bots laying all over the place. It's like a battleground over here. Alright, let's select, because I know I saw some correct answers in there. I am scrolling. Okay, so that one was not an answer. Go up. Luke! Luke is the winner. But you say your name is Air Warriors, and I see you were actually on, looks like you were a winner on Sunstreaker Waz's stream. So that means we can't let you, so you're already entered, so we'll have to move on to the next one. First time that's happened, but that's okay. That's okay. So the one right next to you is Runus, who is Bruticus Max, so we'll go ahead and do that. From the Alliance, the Countercons. That's a cool Alliance name. HQ17, nice. All right, who did we just do? We did Air Razor. Oh, you did? Did you see that? But well, you did. He's got you on his list over there. So, well, congratulations, since you just found out. So it's all good. It's all good. I didn't think you were being sneaky or something, but instead, you know, when you put your name in there, I was like, Air Warriors. That looks familiar to me because I did review. I did review Waz's list before. All right, so we've got a few more left. Let's see. This is going to be the last. Right. The last non-Beast Wars bot. Not the last bot. This is the last non-Beast Wars bots who happen to show up in the Kingdom line. So, he's a tank. He's reddish. Bang! Zowie! Who is this? Don't even know what the contest is for. Yeah, okay, let me go ahead and explain it again while everybody gets this. Hasbro and Transformers Earth Wars are giving away Kingdom toys. And during the streams, we can select up to 25 each for an entry into one of the 10 prizes. They say you can select either Autobot or Decepticon, and they will send you toys, or a toy. It's not real clear if it's a toy or a few toys. But, so I'm collecting as many names as I can, and hopefully you'll be the one who wins. They also have other ways to enter on Twitter and Facebook and Discord and things like that. Okay, so we've got a lot of answers in here. Yeah, we have been going for a while, and we have probably had people enter. So I'm glad you asked that question, because there was probably a lot of other people here just throwing their names in there, not even knowing what they were going for. So I apologize for not repeating all of that. All right. Okay, let me get the cursor over there so it actually scrolls it. I'm staring into your soul as I select the winner, who is Swiss Misser. Goes by Revan Prime. Oops. I wrote down your YouTube name. There we go. And you are in TF Nova and HQ 15. Cool. Good deal. Congratulations, and yes, I did see where you kind of put a few extras in there near the end. That was not where my finger landed. You had answered earlier, so in case anybody's wondering about that, no, it was the earlier answer. Not that that was against the rules or anything. Let's see. So I'm gonna need to somehow move this up. I need to adjust some screens here. You know what? No, I need that one. There, that works. Alright. Set him down. Okay, we got two more bony boys here. That's right, Super VH. Is one-time spamming is allowed. The more answers you put in there, the more likely it is my fingers are going to land on it. So two more bony boys. The first one is this guy. Who's this? That's right, PB That is the correct answer. Rhymes with Mac tonight. Oh, I'm actually holding him and hiding the key feature there. This little skull there. The third of 3 fossilizers in the toy line. I haven't seen any others out except for like a recolor of this guy, and except for recolors. So I'm not sure if there's any additional fossilizer molds coming. But yeah, so who's this guy? Yeah, we definitely got some answers in here. What a mess this table is turning out to be. Bodies everywhere. Starting to look like the '86 movie. I'm sorry, too soon. Alright, so I'm looking for a winner. Oh, wouldn't you know it? I can't prove it to you, but it's pointing to Red Alert. Red Alert is our winner. So congrats, Red Alert. I'm happy that you won. Oh, let me make sure I spell the name right. Oh my goodness. It is not that hard to spell Red Alert, but I just failed like 3 times in a row. What's your alliance? I'm kidding. I know what your alliance is. And HQ 14. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ractonite. Or like PB2 said, who was around when I first showed him off, I made the joke like it's Mac tonight. Yeah, fun times. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to do this bony boy. Well, actually, bony girl. Who's this? The counterpart to Rat Trap, who we saw earlier, and who has actually been a very enjoyable character in the stories in game. I've really enjoyed the seeing this particular character in the stories about how she just wants to tear apart the other bots. Oh, Megatron, can I like eat that person now? Not exactly those words, but that's kind of the vibe I get from her. And This is definitely one of the ones I said, if you don't quite get the spelling 100% correct, I'll give you a pass, as long as you're close. Because this is also the kind of word that I would expect phones to autocorrect to something weird. So as long as it doesn't correct it too weird, we'll go with it. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do a little bit more time. There's not that many answers. I don't actually have to scroll anywhere. So, let's get a few more answers in. Who is this? Who is this? Let's get a few more answers in. If you already answered, answer again. You know, it's funny, when I was starting to thinking about what to do, I was for the stream, I was like, I need to like prepare some other kind of bot to kind of cover, since I haven't been getting new bots lately. But then I remembered, oh, we've got to go pick some names or whatever. I was like, what can I do? I said, this is. Then I had this idea like at the last second. It's like, it's perfect. Let's get all the Kingdom toys together and just do trivia based on that. And I think it's been fun. So let me go ahead and pick the answer, the correct answer, which is, the winner is Kim David Collins with Vertebrake. Congratulations. Blast Master 7. Non-toxic gamers, cool. HQ13. Wow, 2 NTG people in a row. Awesome. No favoritism or nepotism or anything there. So we're down to 4. 2 Maximals, 2 Predacons. So we haven't seen this guy in the game just yet. The other 3 we have. So we'll go ahead and get this guy out of the way. Who's this? You may know another. There is another bot by the same name in the game. But I don't think they're intended to be the same characters in canon. They just happen to share a name. Yep, you guys know. You guys know. This is a fairly recent. I think this is the most recent Beast Wars figure that I actually picked up. Trying not to sneeze. There's still a few more Kingdom figures out there that I'd like to get that I've pre-ordered. They just haven't come in yet. So this guy, I mean, yeah, he's got the claws. Is he a crab? Oh, but no, look at the tail. He's not a crab. He's a Scorponok! You guys know. You guys know. Paul Timmerman, thank you for the subscription. It's not going to help you win, though. Just kidding. If you just joined us, we're picking winners to enter into a Hasbro Transformers Earth Wars toy giveaway. And the winner I landed on is Grind Time, who is who is asking for an entry for Sunstreaker Waza. That works. TF Psyops. HQ17. As if I didn't know. See, now that's a buddy. Now that's a buddy. He's over here. He's helping get an answer in for his buddy Sunstreaker Waza. So congratulations, Sunstreaker Waza. Nice. Well done. Well done. And okay, so we got one there. Okay, this is good. This is, you know, it was not in my mind to say these for the last 3 characters, or these, and the other 2 as the last 2, but that's kind of how it worked out, and it actually is going to work out. You know, it's kind of nice. You'll see what I mean in a minute. You probably already know what it is. Okay, so who's this? Pretty cool character in the game. Definitely a cool character in the original Beast Wars show. Actually, I think we already saw him at the very end of Earthrise, so we know he's going to be in Kingdom. Really cool figure. This is, too. I definitely recommend picking up this particular Kingdom figure, if you haven't already. So we're looking for entries, and you know, if we only have a few people still answering because everybody else has won, then that's great, because then that means just more people are getting in there and getting their chance to win. Time to pick a winner. Okay, so that's just a question. Oh. Hang on. It started scrolling on me. I remembered who it was. The winner is Chris Taylor. Congratulations. Goes by CT Prime in game. With the Arc Titans. Nice. Another HQ-17er. Well done. Congratulations, Chris Taylor. Okay, let's see. We just did a Maximal. Let's do a Predacon for our penultimate trivia toy. Who is this? Yes. You guys know who this is. This is Barney. I love you. You love me. You guys know who this is. And of all of the bots to hold up, he's definitely the heaviest, because he's like the only leader class. I think the only other leader class that came out was Ultra Magnus, and actually I actually could have gone and got, if I'd have thought about it, I could have gone and got the Ultra Magnus. It is a different version though. It's more Earth based. But so there's a hint. Ultra Magnus isn't showing up. Okay. Time to pick. Time to pick. Let's make sure. Uh-oh. Oh no, accidentally hit the back button. Should still be good if I can go forward. Should still have the chat. Come on, refresh. Okay. Okay. It's there. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna scroll. And the winner is welcome to live chat. No, I'm just kidding. Because I refreshed, they put their little welcome message in there. So we'll go above that, and that is J.K. Prime, who is Optimus Prim of Energon Rush. Is that correct in game? You just you only got to you didn't quite get the E. I mean, I can believe it because that's probably reached the character limit. I'm only asking because it's important. Because if I give him the wrong if he can't find you in the list, then it's not quite then it doesn't work. So. One E away from being Prime. Yeah. Please confirm that that's actually the correct spelling. I mean, you've done it a few times, so just making sure. We'll go with that. So yeah, that's why you just forget the space and just smush it to Optimus Prime. Okay. I'm sure that's just the character space. He, you know, didn't have enough characters in there. Like I said, that's why I had to go Eng Hoist instead of Engineer Hoist, because it doesn't quite fit. Even smishing the space together, it still would have been like Engineer Hoist. So, okay, one last character, one last toy. Now I will accept the answer. This answer. I will accept either the official name of the toy or our special in-game name for this character. So, who is this? You guys know who this is. But I'll leave it up here so you guys can go ahead and answer. It's not Surfing Monkey though, Fitz. That's a different toy. This guy doesn't surf. He just drags his knuckles. Because he's a girl. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, focused on me. Don't focus on me. Focus on the toy. It's on my. That's why I hold it up in front of my face, because it likes to focus on the face. Crime Time said Poop Slinger Prime. That's not our name for him. Maybe on your channel. That's not my however accurate that may be, that's not what we call him here. Okay, so there we go. So that is the last one. So one more winner from the live stream. One more random winner. Let's do this. I'm scrolling. I'm looking deep into your eyes. It is Pinwheel. Congratulations. Goes by TC Mania in the game. And in the Alliance CC Cons. Did what was it? Did Shrapnel name your alliance with the stutter? Okay, where did we go? There it is, HQ 14. My eyes are getting crossed. All right, so that's it for our Transformers toy trivia. So that was good. I still have some names to collect, but since I ran out of toys, to do during the trivia. If you were not a winner, head on over to Discord. I'll be putting up another giveaway. I've got my usual giveaways going right now for the loot links. I'll add one more that is specifically for entries into the pool of content creator names to try to win those toys. Again, if you happen to have won already in this stream or in Sunstreaker Waz's stream, please do not enter there because you're already in. You can't be in twice, and you would just be taking a spot away. I'll make sure to write all that out over there as well. But congratulations to all of our winners. I didn't actually write down all your YouTube names, but I'll read out your in-game names. We got Grand Galvatron, we got Evil Teacher, Optar, PB Chew, Davish Tiger, Kick-Ass Prime, Ultra Magnus 5, Illicit Pulse, Fitz, Windblade, Bruticus Max, Revan Prime, G1 Red Alert, Blastmaster 7, Sunstreaker 7, aka Waza, CT Prime, Optimus Prim, and TC Mania. Congratulations to all of you. And good luck to all of you, because really you didn't win anything except another chance to be entered into another drawing. So fingers crossed, good luck to all of you. Yeah. No, Greg Galvatron, I haven't read yet, because honestly this past weekend was pretty hectic for me, because I bought a new car, and it's pretty stressful trying to pick and plan and clear some space and clean up the old car, and a lot of stuff going on. I didn't even get as much time in the game as I would have liked. It was also anniversary weekend too, so a lot of stuff going on. I haven't forgot. I definitely will get to it. Yeah. Oh, what kind of car? I knew you guys were going to ask. It was a new one. It was a new one. I'm trying not to second guess myself because it was a little pricey. Yeah. No, not a Tesla. Not a Tesla. It was not that pricey. I'm not completely sold on the I'm not completely sold on the whole electric like hybrid. I might go for. I didn't this time, but I'd go for a hybrid, but not the full electric. The infrastructure for a full electric is just not out there yet. You know, I'm not trying to flex. I was just explaining why I couldn't do that. Red Alert got a new Jeep. Cool. Post a pic on Discord. Yeah, I could do that. I did take a picture. It's not a Jeep, so I had a Jeep Wrangler. I moved away from Jeep. Yeah. I'll tell you, it's not that big a deal. It's a Kia Telluride. I knew I wanted to get an SUV, so I did some I did a lot of research. I did some trying to figure it out, and I was kind of wanting to stay with. I knew I didn't want a Wrangler anymore because that just wasn't working for me. I wanted a little bit more solidness or whatever. I mean, I love my Jeep. I had it for 12 years. It's good times. I still have it. I didn't trade it in, so I figured I might get a little more secondary. Selling it individually instead of trading. So I still have it, and part of me says, well, keep it as a second car. You could have fun with it. But then the other part of me says, no, then you've got 2 insurances, and it's just bad idea. But everybody was saying that this Telluride was like top notch, and everything I read about it was good. And I kind of wanted to stay with Jeep, but honestly, I didn't really like the Jeep dealer near my house. Every time I would take my Wrangler down there, I always felt like I had a bad experience. And I was like, well, I don't want to get into, it's pretty bad, but the dealer totally turned me away from even considering that. So. Yeah. Oh, Wazza, you got a Kia too? Cool. Sportage. All right, cool. Little brother. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just the so. Yes, mine's all blacked out too, Chris Taylor. Yeah, I went all out on this. I mean, I went everything you could get. Just because, I mean, it's a big expense, but I was ready for that. You know, so I got you know, top of the line. I got everything. I got the Nightfall package, which is all blacked out. It's a black copper, so it's not like totally black. It looks black in most cases, but when the sun hits it, there's little flecks of like copper in there, and it's nice. So yeah, that. But you know, the funny thing is, I brought it home late on Monday. Then I had to go right to work, and Tuesday, yesterday, I spent just playing with the settings and trying to get things set up. And really, all I've done is like drive out to pick up pick up lunch. I only did that just so I could go drive it. The longest I've driven it was back from the dealer, and beyond that, most I did was like a mile. so I haven't even really driven it that much. So I'm looking forward to actually. Doing that, but I haven't been parking my cars in my garage. My garage has mostly just been a disaster area, but you know, everybody, you know, my family said you need to park that thing in the garage, and I'm like, yes, I agree. So now I need to clean the garage too. So that's basically what I've been doing. Didn't really want to make it all about that, because I've been talking about that a lot. Not so much to you guys, but I've just been talking about it a lot in general. But I figured I'd share. Of course, I did bring it up, so I guess I kind of wanted to share. So, I was originally thinking of a Tahoe Fitz, because way back in the day, I had a Chevy Blazer, which, by the way, not really fan of the Blazers. Have you seen the new Chevy Blazer? It basically looks like a tall Camaro, which is not a good thing. But anyway, I had a Chevy Blazer, and I was like, man, you know, if I had to go a little bit bigger, I'd probably do a Tahoe. So that was my first thought. So I looked at them and I was like, oh, you know, that's bigger and more expensive than I was originally than I thought, and that was too far out of my price range, too big, too pricey, or whatever. So I started looking for a little smaller, and so that's where I got. So that's where I got to the Telluride. Apparently they're pretty hard to get. I was lucky. I was totally ready to go into the dealer and just like actually order one and wait like 3 months for it to come in. But it just so happened that on the lot that day when I went in, they had exactly the vehicle I would have ordered. So it worked out. It was not quite as smooth as I make it seem, but I don't need to go into that whole story. Let's just say we had a good compromise between me and the dealer. Denali kid, more of a suburban Denali kind of guy. Well, hence your name. That makes sense. Yeah, those are big vehicles, and they're nice. I get it. Just a little bit more than I wanted to pay, and honestly, a little bit bigger than I wanted. So I like the midsize. I can't have a car. I am too big. You know, getting in a car, any kind of sedan, I feel like I'm just falling on the ground to get in it, and then my bad knees, it's hard to get out of it. So I definitely need some kind of SUV or something. So Alex Rodriguez just got Beast Wars Prowl, getting us back on track. Thank you. Congratulations. Optimus Rodimus, yeah, it's hard when you go from one place to another. I knew the name was familiar. I just didn't put the Twitch name together. Thank you for keeping me honest there, Fitz. So I was just looking back. Fitz says, "I'm not the only one with the messy garage." Oh, I know I'm not the only one with the messy garage. I think this will be the first time ever that I will ever be able to park a vehicle in the garage. It's always kind of what I've wanted to do. I just never quite got there. So, and I'm pretty close. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'd like to have a little bit more organization in there. You know, for one thing, I spent a little bit of time because it was just full of shipping boxes. That's just That's uncalled for. There's just way too many shipping boxes, as you can imagine. So I had to go break them all down. It was like a year's worth of shipping boxes just piled up. So I broke them down, drove them off to the recycling area on this past Saturday. It only took like an hour to get rid of them all, so all that time I could have had that. So it always happens. So yeah, I let something go for a very long time. It's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. When I finally go do it, it takes like 5 minutes. It's like it could have been a much better experience for all this time if I'd have just taken 5 minutes. So don't be a procrastinator like me. Do what I say, not what I do. Oh my goodness. Blurimus Prime says, who remembers when Hoist got a $100 donation? Oh, I remember well. YouTube just gave me the payment for that today. Thank you again, Luke, for that. I was reminded of your generosity today when Google deposited that in my bank account. Thank you very much again. And thank you for being a member as well. And to all of my members, Grind Time and oh, there's others, and I really need to get that on a list. We've actually got a pretty nice growing list of channel members, and thank you to all of you. I need to do something a little bit more than just give you guys a call out when you show up in the chat. So I'm going to work on that. Not sure if I'll do like a whole credits because hardly anybody watches until the end to do like a credit roll. So I'll try to figure something out. It might have something to do with this thing up here, or maybe I'll just do a sponsored by plug or something at the beginning. You know, I'll think of something, but it's definitely appreciated. So. Yeah, weeks ago. Yeah, well, they pay out once a month. You know, right about the 20th, the 21st, or whatever. They pay out once a month if you hit a certain threshold within that month. Since the last payment date, you know that could have been, if you hit a certain threshold, then they'll pay out. So you don't necessarily get something every month unless you're one of these big channels that makes a lot of money. So, but yeah, little peek into the seedy underworld of YouTube content creation and monetization. Should they get a YouTube members role in the server? Actually, I have that set up, but to do that, and I probably could give more info on that, but you have to, if you connect your YouTube account to your Discord account, it should do that automatically. So because I do have that role. I've had that role set up for a while. But right now, the only one in there is me, just because I connected my YouTube account and it counts me as a YouTube member. But any of you guys who's a member, like Luke or Grind Time, I see you guys are in here. If you connect your YouTube account to your Discord account, it should pick that up and assign you the YouTube member role. I don't think I have anything special for that role, just because I haven't had anybody in it. But yeah. Oh, you figured out how you won on Waza stream? How'd you win? I'm curious if you feel like sharing. Any new toy orders coming in? Nothing has shipped. I have there's a Iron Factory Scourge. Void Legion, I think. That is actually in and paid for, but it's sitting in my stack waiting for other stuff to come in so I can get free shipping. Oh, by being a member. Oh, okay, cool. So I do have that. I don't really have a picture available, but I have that there. And I did just see Iron Factory. It became available for pre-order. A version of Alpha Trion. I don't remember what the name what name they called it, but I was like, oh yes, I will pre-order that. And as I looked closer at it, I was like, oh, it's a remold of the Scourge that just came in, which is fine. It actually works well for him. Oh, look at collection photos, you say. Oh, there's lots of stuff. Oh, yep, you got Celeritas done. The Lightspeed leg. You did the easy one. Congratulations. Now let's finish up the hard one. There's a bunch of other stuff that should be coming in soon. You know, or at least it's scheduled for release around July and August or stuff like that. Blurmus Prime says he's going to try to get the the Micromaster racetrack set. I had those guys around here not too long ago. They're pretty good. Airwave. Yeah, that's a good little weaponizer, and crosshairs, the siege crosshairs. Yeah, those are cool. The crosshairs that you found is a little overpriced, but not too bad. The other stuff's got good prices on them. Yeah, those are good figures to get. Did I see where AirRaiser attacked you? No, I didn't. You guys were chatting quite a bit there right before the stream, and I didn't have a chance to keep up with everything that you guys were doing, because I was still kind of preparing and trying to scarf down a little bit of food or whatever. But I did see it's kind of a leak. Looks like there might be a Masterpiece Nightbird coming. That might be it. That'd be cool. I'll probably go for that. I didn't go for the Masterpiece RC. It looked real nice, but I've already got I've got a third-party RC, and the Masterpiece didn't look good enough for me to kind of upgrade or whatever. It's just I don't know, and it's just getting pricey. The Masterpiece game, it's just getting so pricey. But and let me tell you, if I had gotten that Masterpiece RC, I would be less inclined to get the Nightbird, just because it's the same mold. But since I didn't get it, I'm all on board for that Nightbird. Yeah, we'll have to see the price. I think that RC was like what, 125 or something like that. I would do that for that Nightbird. If they come in and say, yeah, Nightbird, oh yeah, that's going to be $175, I'll be like, you know what? I'm done with that Masterpiece game. They're just it's getting a little too expensive. Yeah. Friend requests on Discord. I don't accept friend requests on Discord, Fitz. I don't see any purpose to it. It's nothing personal. I just don't accept anybody's friend requests. I just decline them all. So, I mean, we can still message each other. You can still do the private message if you have to. I don't see any benefit to being friends on Discord. So it's all good. You just linked your YouTube role. It might take a second because I think it's got a synchronization or something. Let me go see what I can do. Integrations. I just hit to synchronize. Last synced on 11/15/2019. Good gracious. I might have to add that again. Because I think when I first set that up, I was doing the memberships and then I turned off memberships, and now now I've since turned it back on. So I might have to disable that and then re-enable it. Yeah. So we'll go do that. All right. You go by BSA Luke in Discord, right? Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, I'll check your I'll check your roles when I fix that integration. I'll make sure I'll make sure you get that role. It's not something I can do manually because of the integration. It's an automatic thing. So I'll double check. I'm sure it has to do with the fact that I turned it off and then turned it back on. So. But I don't want to do that right now during the stream. So. But thank you for doing that. Chris Taylor says we need a Kingdom Blaster and a Windblade. Yeah, I don't think we'll get those in Kingdom. We might get them in. We might get them in the next toy line, whatever that's going to be. When's the last time we got a blaster? That was what, Titan's Return, wasn't it? We should be due for a new blaster here pretty soon. We got a Soundwave in Titan's Return, and we got a Soundwave in Siege, so we're due for a blaster. See, in Windblade we had the Generations, we got Titan's Return. The RID 2015 line, I think, had a Windblade. Honestly, I'm surprised Cyberverse didn't have a Windblade. Well, they may have it. They didn't have it in the Warrior class, but they may have had it in one of the other classes. I mean, considering how central Windblade was to that story, I'm surprised we didn't see Windblade there. Yeah, so there is a model kit of Windblade coming out. I have that pre-ordered. That's not for a couple months still. Let's see. Do I have the Studio Sill Unicron? No, I did not. I knew I was getting this guy, and I don't need 2 Unicrons. From everything that I can see, that Studio Sill Unicron looks pretty nice. The whole transformation, you know, cleans up, definitely cleans up better than this guy. But you can't beat this guy for just the size and the presence. I mean, I haven't seen them, you know, personally side by side, but I've seen pictures of them side by side. And as nice as that Studio Sill is, I immediately turn my eye to Mr. Haslab Unicron over here. So, not putting anything down, that's just my preference and why I made the choice that I did. If you have the Studio Sill and you like it, or you want to get it, or whatever, hey, go for it. It looks like a good figure. I just don't need 2 of them. So, you end up using the bug donation money yet? Actually, that payment from YouTube just came in today. I'm not sure if it's even quite cleared my bank yet, but I got the email that it was coming in today. So thank you again. We'll do some DJD. I don't know if we'll get DJD. I mean, the prime time to get the DJD was a while ago. And the most we saw was that really fancy Flame Toys Furai figure of Tarn. Officially. That's about all we got. I don't know if we'll see much of the DJD. I think that it worked well in the comics, but I think that's too dark for the toy line. And too dark for, like, mainline fiction shows and stuff like that. I did get, like, the entire run of the MMC DJD, though. Even the two big guys. We've seen them on stream before. They're huge. Those guys, oh my gosh, they're big. They'll be the next combat bots. Tesserus and Helix will be the next combat bots. They even got the Iron Factory set, you know, that combines, which is really cool. I mostly keep them combined just because then it's one figure to manage instead of, what is it, 5? Yeah. Was this Unicron's transformation hard? It wasn't too bad. You know, the instructions were pretty clear. It wasn't... I mean, I didn't follow them to a T. A lot of things I was able to find. But probably the hardest part of it is some of the clips and joints were really strong. Like, there was one point you need to pry something. It's like the arms where they're kind of folded in together, and you need to get them apart, and it's like you just gotta, you know, it's like pop, and you swear you broke something, but it was just a really tight clip. So that's probably the hardest part of it. Is some of the joints are really tight, so it can be scary at times just because of how much force you have to use sometimes. But as far as how everything works and moves around, it's pretty intuitive. I haven't transformed him back to planet mode yet, but I need to do that because I did get the Toy Hack stickers for his maw. So I need to transform him back to his planet mode and get those stickers on. So, oh, I am definitely getting that MMC run. I've wanted MMC to do a run ever since they did Voss. You know, it was like they could it's like, why aren't they doing run? They could take this Voss figure and easily change it into like a run. But it doesn't look like they did that. It looks like it's a completely new thing, which is probably better, but yeah, it's been a very long time of that. Make a video of the transformation back to the planet mode. Yeah, that might be a good thing. I did it this way. Might as well do it the other way too. That might be a good bonus content kind of a thing instead of just the streams. Put the two together and show a complete transformation. Yeah. Or I could just take the one that I already have and reverse it. I'll take the one I have and then I'll just reverse it, and then that'll show the transformation the other way. No, I won't do that. Transformed your green Armada Unicron last month? Yeah, well, I have the same figure, not the green one, but it's more the traditional color. This is definitely more complex than that. So. You like that music? Yeah, no, I was looking for the music. It was just a one of those royalty-free music that YouTube offers to you to use, and I listened to a few of them. I was looking for chaotic, because that you could put in a description, so I chose like chaotic or something, and because he's the chaos bringer, and I got to that one. I'm like, that's actually that's a nice little nice little tune to go along with that, and I knew I definitely didn't want to put it up there real time because honestly I wouldn't watch me spending a half an hour to transform the thing real time, but I thought it was important to put the timestamp in there to show you how long it actually took. So, you know, PB2, I'm not sure if I saw your Menasor yet. I saw you finish those Stunticons, but I'm not sure if I saw the Menasor yet. Go see what you see if you got that there. Not sure how I missed this. Yeah, it looks good. You even did the back there. Oh, and you put off-road with them. That was nice. Yeah, there was just somebody posted a comment on the on one of my videos. I think it was the Menasor video, complaining about how they got off-road and they thought it was going to be a part of Menasor and he wasn't. Which, yeah, I agree. But you know, I guess you're new to the game because I think everybody knew about that already. So. Yeah, that Menasor is good. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that is the car, isn't it? Nice. It's a real good job. Always impressive. Always impressive. Yeah, they definitely picked up some of this stuff. Was like Combiner Wars was tightly integrated with the comics. So like Silver Bowl was saying in the comics, Off-Road joined because Breakneck, aka Wild Rider, quit the team. Kind of like the reason Alpha Bravo is on the aerial bots forming Cybertron is because Slingshot actually died. And naturally, from a marketing standpoint, Hasbro put them out in the comics form, and then they had like Walmart exclusives of Slingshot and Wild Rider that you could get. So it's like, okay, I've completed my Menasor and Cybertron. I'm bummed that I didn't get those original guys, but at least I've got them now. And then, you know, months later, it's like, hey, you want the original guys? We've got them now too. You can go ahead and buy extra figures, and of course everybody did. And actually, if you go back a ways around to that time, one of my videos was IDW accurate Slingshot, and if you read the comics, you know, like I said, Slingshot died in the comics, so I actually got that Slingshot. First of all, because I like Slingshot and I wanted the toy, but also specifically to make that joke video. Yeah, basically, I got that figure. The first thing I did when I got him, I took him apart at all of his ball joints, and then I made that video. But look, in IDW accurate Slingshot, and then I just kind of like dropped all of his parts. Thank you for watching. I thought it was funny. Some other people did. Some people didn't. Yeah, I didn't do that with Groove. Hey there, Prashant. Yeah, you're pretty late. just in time for us to be wrapping things up, actually. But that's okay. The replay is going to be up. You can go ahead and watch back. Since you're just getting here, we can go ahead and tell you that about the toy giveaway. I got a bunch of names earlier doing the toy trivia. But if you still want to enter, you still can. You can head on over to my Discord, or you can watch one of the other streamers. I think try to put the link in the chat, but it's not working. You can look in the Discord link is in the video description also, but you can watch Sunstreaker Waza, Skyward Greer, Solja, or Grind Time all throughout this week. They'll all be taking names as well to enter into for a chance to win some toys from Hasbro, some Kingdom toys. So alright folks, I think it's about time to be wrapping this up. Like I said, the time has it really stretched on. I guess doing trivia for 18 different figures takes a little bit of time, doesn't it? It was fun though. I'm glad y'all were here. And congrats to the winners for your entries into the prize pool. And fingers crossed for everybody to win, even though only one of you can. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. We'll see you next time.